This is our last day before the summer break starts. And the plan is to give you worksheets, continuing what we were doing when we were on the Zoom sessions. And then you would do those problems and text me or email me the answers. And then afterwards, I would put a Zoom session up with the explanations. It would not be a packet, Latoya. I will send it to you. Probably you get maybe 3 worksheets during the break, and they will be like about 15 problems each. So it won't be a lot of work, because I find like with a lot of work, students just kind of get disheartened and don't do it. So you'll just be getting segments, worksheets that you will try,
Mm-hmm.
all algebra. I was going to go to functions, but I don't want to go to functions until we are actually interacting with each other, because that would be a new topic. So it will
Okay.
just be continuing the algebra. All right. So today I sent you something. Oh no, we have a worksheet here that we have to finish.
Nobody else is on?
Chastity's on.
Oh, she quiet, that's why.
Let's see.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm
Hello,
sorry.
Chastity.
Hello.
That's
You know what I'm doing already. In and out, in and out.
cooking. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Does everybody, let's see. Trying to see if you see that. Okay. Let me share my screen. And let's look at the college algebra, the one, I think we have just a few problems left on college algebra number 5. Did everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Latoya, number 31. What's the answer? Want to
I
read it?
said
Want to read it and then tell me the answer?
I said C. I don't know if it's right.
You say C.
Yeah, I don't know if it's right.
Now, we're told here John likes to tip 20%. To figure out the tip, he should leave a $35 meal. He multiplies 0.20 by 35. The question is, which of these expressions could John have also used? Now, the expression that we get should be one that gives you exactly what you get with this one, Latoya. What's 0.20 times 35?
70.
What? 2/10 of 35? Can't be bigger than 35. It's a fraction. 2/10 times 35 is equal to what, Latoya?
0.20 times 35.
Yeah,
7.
7. That's right, 7. Now, which of these choices will give you 7?
A.
That's right. That's your answer. That's all you have to do. Find a choice that gives you a 7. And that one, of course, you know, the last one, 35 divided by 4 is not a
No,
7.
no, it was on.
And
B
that was
was out.
35 over 20. And of course, B is out. But 35 over 10 is 3.5 times 2 gives you 7. So the answer is A. Okay. Chastity, any questions on 31?
No.
Okay.
I don't see where the other
So
one is.
what's the problem, Latoya?
Number 32, I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Oh,
we'll go to 32. All right. I'm going to 32 now.
I love
Okay.
math.
Chastity, you see number 32? Chastity? Chastity? Okay, Latoya, number 32. What is the
I said it
answer?
was C. I don't know if it's right.
The square of the difference. That means you take the difference and then you square
Oh
it.
no, it's B. I know it's not B, it's A.
It's A. That's
Sorry,
right. A
I'm
minus
sorry.
B. That's the subtraction. That's a difference. And then you square the result. See the square right there?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I
answer A.
have
Latoya,
the right answer. I
okay,
did say the
tell
right
me
thing.
D in words. What does D say?
These one square.
No, give me in words what that expression is. Say it in words.
Apple minus bananas.
What?
Apple minus bananas square.
No, it's not a minus. D is in dog.
What you want me give you now? I don't
I want you to
understand.
tell me in words what this say. This is a plus sign. This is raised to a power. This is raised to a power. And we call it
A is
square,
raised to
right?
the second power plus B to the second power.
That's
Something
it.
like that.
Or you could say A square plus B
That's
square.
B square.
Okay, that's saying it in words. Whereas this one is difference in
Yeah,
A
no, it's
and B
minus.
and then square, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to number 33. Chastity, where are you?
I don't know, she in and out.
Yeah, she's in and out. I think she's cooking probably. Chastity, you're on mute. Okay, Latoya. What is the number of cubic millimeters and 300 cubic centimeters? And I gave you the conversion factor.
It's B
How did you get that?
multiply
Multiply what?
300 by 1,000.
That's right. 300 by 1,000 and you get
300,000.
300,000. Very good, Latoya. You on a roll. Okay. A-N-S-W-E-R.
Because when I did it at home and then I forgot it at home, then I don't
Oh, you
remember. I
did?
said the wrong thing
Okay.
sometime.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did this one?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh,
I do my homework, but only sometime I'm rushing in the mornings. I forget the
okay.
paperwork.
Okay. So that's
and then I don't
answer
remember
B.
what I do.
Okay. So let's go to, I don't think Audrey's going to make it. She sent me a message earlier that she's got to drop off her sheets and all, and she probably won't make it. Okay, 34. Hello, Diane.
How are you doing?
Okay, good to see you.
You too. Audrey looked like she just checked in.
Oh, Audrey came. Oh, she made it. Wonderful. Audrey. I know I got a message from a text message that she may not make it, but she did. Wonderful.
did.
Okay.
I'm
Let's-
sorry, Miss Barbara. I'm trying to find my
Yes.
glasses because I can't see.
Did you find them?
No,
You
I
can't
didn't find
see.
them.
You
I
can't
see blurry. I see blurry. But I tried.
Oh, so you can't see. Okay. All right. Well, let's go to, can you see the graph here? Can you
Yeah, I
see
see it,
this
but
graph?
I see it.
Can you see it? Okay. Now,
Blurry though, but I see it.
okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can do that better.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, this one, you comparing cars, and notice your little legend here. It says subcompact. Those are the gray ones, and the white is the compact. And so you have to understand what these bars mean and what they represent in order to make the comparison, because in some cases you compare in compact versus compact, subcompact versus subcompact, or compact versus subcompact. And also you have to look at the year. The year is down here on the X line, right? And the weight is on the Y line. Okay. Now, according to the graph, shows the weights, and they compare, and they want to know which of the following is the difference in weight the greatest, which means you've got to find what they give you versus what they give you and then subtract. And the one with the biggest difference is the answer. So let's take them one at a time. Okay. Can you see this, Chastity? 1990 compact is what amount?
Hold on. 1990.
Yes. Yeah, what amount? 1990 compact. The compact is the white. So what is that amount right there?
Like 2600.
Okay, 2600. Okay, so let's write that. 1990. 1990. Where's that noise coming from?
That's me texting, Barbara. I'm sorry.
Okay, 1990 compact, and you said it was
26.
2600. Okay, 2600. Okay, now we comparing that versus the 1980 compact. 1980 compact, and what is that amount, Chastity?
That's like
This is 1980 right here, the white. What is that? What would you say that is?
it's like 23 and a half.
Yeah, 23, about 2350, right? Because the next
Yeah.
one will be 2400. So this would be 2350. Now, what is the difference between these two? If you subtract one from the other, what do you get, Chastity? $2,600 minus 2350. What's that, Chastity? Mental math.
Hold on, I did it wrong.
What do you get?
I got the wrong answer. No, hold on. So it's at
350 from,
subtracting.
yeah, 350 from
Oh, that's
600
why.
is what?
250.
250. Okay, very good. Now, Latoya, let's go to the next one. The 2000 subcompact versus the 1980 subcompact. So let's
2000.
put the 2000 on that sub compact. All right, and we're comparing that to what? The 1980 subcompact. So subcompact versus subcompact. Okay, so the 2000 subcompact, let me bring this up here. Actually, I am going to go to the next page because I am going to run out of room here.
Sorry, Barbara.
Okay, let's see. I
So
want
we
to,
can do sessions during the break. We can. So I just need your schedule.
oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Latoya, you're giving me the, bring this up so you can see it. So you're giving me the 2000 subcompact, and the 2000 is right here. The subcompact is the gray. How much is that?
2900, no 28.
No. 2000 is here, Latoya. You see where
Oh,
my
it's
cursor is? That's 2000, and the gray is the subcompact. So
Oh, it's
right
like-
here is what? When you go over here, what do you get?
like 23,
21, 22,
20
23,
2350.
2350. Really the same as this one, right?
Yeah.
So this is 2350. So we put here 2350. And now we look at the 1980 subcompact. So let's go back here. This is 1980. The subcompact is the gray. What is that, Latoya, right there.
1950.
1950, very good. Okay, so 1950. And the difference, just tell me the
Oh,
difference.
God.
It's the 2350 minus, what's 2350
400.
minus 400? So difference equal 400. All right. Chastity, we want to take the next one. What was the next one? Okay. Okay. Now we at C. The 2000 compact versus the 2000 subcompact. So let's put 2000 compact and 2000 subcompact. Okay, so let's go to our graph, 2000 compact, 2000 subcompact. Okay, here's our 2000. 2000 compact. How much? Chastity? Audrey? Audrey, are you there? You're on mute. Audrey? Latoya, your classmates are all missing in action, I think here. Okay, so Latoya, that was the 2000, and the compact is what?
2350.
What is it, Audrey? I didn't know you were there. I was calling you.
2350.
What is it?
2350
2350 for what?
is for the subcompact.
The subcompact. And what is the compact?
The compact is about 2800.
Okay, 26, 27, 28. So the compact is you said is 2800. This is okay. The compact is, you said what, 2800?
Mhm.
And the subcompact was 2350. What's the difference, Audrey? What's the difference? 350
450.
for 350, 450. That's right.
450.
I remember you said you didn't understand this
Yeah.
when you text me. You said I didn't do it because
Yeah, I didn't fully understand it because I was doing it, and then they said I ain't sure. Which to
okay.
take from which.
All right. Okay. So we've got here now we've got one more category, right? To see what is the biggest difference. That's the 1980 compact. So let's put here 1980 compact versus the 1980 subcompact. Chastity, are you there? Chastity? Okay, Audrey, what's the 1980? Let me go up to the graph. We're looking at the 1980 compact and the 1980 subcompact. The compact is the white one and the gray one is the subcompact. So what is the compact, Latoya?
2400.
Oh, okay. So you said this one is, okay.
That's 2350.
Yeah, because this is what, 21, 22, 23. Audrey, 2350.
2350, sorry.
2350. And what's the subcompact?
1950.
Okay, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 1950 for the sub and 2350 for the compact. So 2350, you put here. Okay, 2350. And the subcompact was 1950, you said, right? Is that right, Audrey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the difference?
300.
The difference, 5 and 5 is 0, 9 from 13 is what?
4.
4. So what's the difference?
Yeah, 2050. Oh, yeah,
Different.
400.
400. So the difference,
We'll get that tree from. And I said 5 from 10.
difference is 400. So which one is the biggest difference? We have a 400, a 450. We have another 400, and we have a 250. What's the biggest difference?
450.
450.
450. And what choice is that? 450 is the 2000 compact and
2000.
the 2000 subcompact, right?
Yeah, right now, but yesterday, you know, for the
So
right
that
or
would
not.
be answer what, Audrey? What's the answer?
C.
C, right.
Yeah, we got that. I wrote that white and sure.
You got it? Okay,
Yeah, white
good.
and sure.
Yeah, but you had to get the values off the
Yes,
graph.
I had it right off on my paper too. I had them mark off 19 and a half, 23 and a half, you know, I had it right off on the paper, but I
Yeah,
ain't sure about
okay.
it.
Okay, well, that was correct. But you had to write down the numbers and get the differences to find which one had
Right.
the
But
biggest
I
difference.
reckon them from the 15 right up to the up to the little square mark up the top of the pink, and then you add up to the top of the white.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Audrey, I was curious as to why you text me back when you did the ones and sent me answers. Why you text me back? You didn't understand that one.
Which one? Oh, you mean the one that I
This
said
one
that I
with the
did that
graph,
long
you
way?
says I don't understand it. Why? What was it about it that caused you difficulty at
Which
the
one you
beginning?
mean?
This one we're on now because you text me back and you didn't understand it.
Yeah, I said I didn't sure about it. I didn't sure because
Okay.
I got problems with these graphs all the time.
Oh, okay. So you just have a problem in general with graphs.
Mm.
But the bar graphs are actually one of the easiest graphs, right? Because you're reading at the top of the bar. And these could be vertical or they could be horizontal. So you just go at the top of the bar and then read across, right?
Mm.
Read across. And
I'm
these
back.
were,
I'm sorry.
okay. All right, Jess, you missed a lot of questions. That means you're going to do number 35 for me, okay? Any questions
Killing
on
me.
34? So now everybody understands it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
35. Chastity, read 35 and tell me what you think the answer is.
Okay.
I had that right here. I think my answer was B.
Chastity, Audrey, your name is not Chastity.
Okay.
I want
Hey, Audrey,
Chastity.
it's okay for you to help me, Audrey.
No. Chastity, I want you to read this and then I want you to tell me what you think the answer is.
Okay, find the equation that best represents the following word problem. In a certain freshman class, the number of girls is 83, less than twice the number of the boys. The total number of students in the freshman class is 259. How many boys and girls are in the class?
Okay, so based on this, what adds up to 259 in words, Chastity? There's a freshman class of 259. Who are in this class? Girls and boys, right?
Yes, I was going to say that.
Yeah, okay, so tell me what to write in words. What adds up to 259? Chastity, in words.
Boys, what is it?
What?
I don't know.
No, the total number of students in the class is
259.
right. And that's made up of girls and boys. So that means that what? Girls
Girls, boys,
plus
plus
boys
boys.
equal 259. Right?
Yes.
But there's something they told you about the relationship between the boys and the girls. The number of girls is 83 less than twice the number of boys. How do I translate that phrase to an algebraic expression? Remember, we just did some of those.
83 less than twice.
So what would the number of girls be equal to? Translate this expression, that phrase, to an algebraic expression. Number of girls, and I'll just put girls. And what would that be equal to? Tell me what to write. What's the algebraic expression? Remember I said the
Girls
less
is
than was subtraction. Tell me what to write.
less. Girls
And
less.
and twice the number of boys. What kind of operation is twice the number?
Miss Barbara, this is what I was telling you that I needed. What was it that I asked you this afternoon?
The
You say you sent it
glasses.
to me.
Oh, that
The
chart,
formula.
the
Yes,
chart
that
where
one
you
I don't have
translate.
it.
Oh, you didn't get it? I'll have to send it to
No,
you. Let me make
that's
a
that.
note
And I
of it.
was looking through it while I was, in class and going through
Yeah,
the
because I have
email.
a
I don't have
table.
it.
Yeah, I have
I
a
don't have it.
table. Okay. So I'm making a note, and after this class, I will email you that chart because it's very
Please,
helpful.
thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
Yes, because the less than is a subtraction. The twice the number is a multiplication,
Plus. Oh, it's a
right?
multiplication.
No,
Okay,
twice the number means, twice
twice the
means what
number.
number, Chastity?
Multiplication.
Twice means what number?
Multiply.
No, twice. When you say twice,
Double. Double.
a number. Two.
Two.
Yes, two. When you say twice something, you're saying two times that,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Okay. 83 less means you subtracting 2 from something. Now, if B is boys, how would I write 83 less than twice the number of boys? Remember, I'm subtracting the 83 from twice the number of boys. B here represents boys. How would I write that, Chastity?
It would be like B plus 83 minus B.
No, B, that's correct. B is right. It would, no, it says 83 less. So twice the number of boys would be 2B,
Would be
right? Now, how do I put 83 less than this?
less. So it is 83 minus?
Well, that's right. It's minus 83.
Minus 83.
Yeah, that's the way you would write it, right? You'd have twice the number of boys, 2B, and from that you're subtracting 83. That's what 83 less. 83 less than means subtract the 83. That's why you have minus 83. What are you subtracting it from? Twice the number of boys, 2 times B. Got it, Chastity?
Minus B. Okay.
Okay, now let's put this all together. Now, B is the number of boys. That's the boys, right?
Yeah. Now we gotta do the girls.
No, that's the girls.
Oh no, you
So
already did the girls.
we did the girls. So boys is just equal to B. So we just boys equal B. Okay, now let's put this together. Now we said girls plus boys is equal to 259. Now tell me what to put in my equation to show that the total number is equal to what we have here for girls and boys. So what would that be? Girls would be what?
81.
No, you got it right here. Girls would be,
2B minus 83.
that's right, 2B minus 83. Okay, what is boys equal to? Right here,
Boys.
right here,
B.
B.
It
So
would be
2B minus 83 plus B. And what is that equal to, Chastity? What's the total?
2B.
What's the total of boys and girls? Total of students?
259.
Not you, Audrey. Chastity, what's the
So
total? Chastity?
No, they had
What's the total of the students in the freshman class? It's made up of boys and girls. What's the total number?
81.
No, go back and read. What does it say the total number of students is?
259.
That's right. The total number of students in that freshman class is 259. So that would be 259. What I'm doing, Chastity, is taking the words here, girls plus boys is 259. Girls is 83 less than 2 times the boys. So we have that here. Boys is just the variable B. So these, I'm just taking the words here and putting in what we've translated this to and add them up. 2B minus 83 plus B is equal to 259. Now, which choice is that?
What choice is that?
A, B, C, or D? What's the answer? What matches that? A, B, C. In other words, what matches this expression? What matches that of the choices?
Hold on, I'm trying to see which ones. Why is backwards though?
What?
I don't see none of the answers there, but I have to match it
No,
with
no,
that.
remember the order doesn't really matter. It's just that if it's doing the right math, the plus and the minus.
Okay. So it's C.
Is C?
Yeah.
Does this say B plus 83 minus 2B? No.
B plus. B plus.
This says 2B minus 83 plus B. C
So
says
it's B.
83 minus, yeah, that's right, it's
It's
B.
B.
Yes. The fact that the order is different is okay because B is B plus, that's a plus, right? And the 83 is a minus and it adds up to 259.
Yeah, it's B.
Yeah, any questions?
No.
Yeah, Chas, that table will
Got it.
help you. I'll send it to you because
That's C.
it translates the
I
phrases.
told you I
to the
didn't get
math.
it.
Yeah, I know. You said you didn't get it. And it was, I think it was a PDF and you had no problems with the PDFs before. But I'll send it to you again.
All right, thank
All
you.
right, that finishes up our college algebra number 5. Now, going forward for our summer work, your next worksheet will be number 6. And I will be sending you that.
Miss
probably-
Barbara,
Yes, Audrey.
it asks how many boys and girls are in the class, in that class.
Okay. Well, it said find the equation that best represents. Okay, so we did that. That's the equation. Now, how many girls? Okay, Audrey, how many girls and boys in the class? How would you find that? How would you find it, Audrey?
2B plus 83. I would say 80.
How would you find it? Because you got the equation here to do it, right?
Okay.
This is the equation right
2B
here.
minus 83.
How would you solve that equation for B?
83.
How would you solve this
Sample of-
equation for
sample
B,
59.
Audrey? What would you do? What would you do first?
I was subtract 83 from both sides.
Okay, well, we can do that first, okay?
I
You would
think so.
subtract, well, why
You
would you
add-
subtract? Because this
No,
is subtraction
you
here,
add-
that'd be a
okay,
minus,
wait a minute.
minus.
Yes, you got a minus 83, negative 83 plus 83.
You've got to add 83
Add.
to both sides, right?
Add 83 to both sides. Yeah.
And what do you get?
342.
Okay, so let's just take this and do what you just said. Add the 83 on the left and add the 83 on the right. Okay, here we go. So I add 83 on the left side. plus 83. And we add 83 on the right. And what do you get on the left, Audrey?
I get 0.
That's all?
Hmm?
That's all you get?
Yeah, I still get 2 zeros on the left.
On the
And on
left?
the,
No,
yeah.
no. You throwing away your B's?
Is it a negative and a positive?
It's 0, but you still have 2B and a B, right? You can't
Right,
just throw those
right. 2B,
away.
yeah, sorry. Yes, 2B, yeah.
You have 2B plus B, right?
2B, yes, 2B.
And what did you say 259 and 83 is?
342.
342, okay. 342. Then what do you do next, Audrey?
I divide it by 3.
No, where you get a 3 from? You add the 2B plus B, 2 and the coefficient 1,
2B,
and you
2B,
got
3,
3B when you added
right,
those, right?
3B. Yeah.
342.
3B means the multiplication division.
So what is B equal to?
3.
B is 3B. 3. 3 once is 3.
B is equal to 342 over 3, right?
Right. Over 3, right?
And what's that equal to?
114.
114.
114.
Okay, you say 114. And if 114 is boys, then girls equal what?
Girls should be 2B times 114 is 228.
Well, girls is 2B minus 83. So girls would be
2B
equal
right.
to 2B minus 83. But B is, you said 114, right? So substitute. That would be 2 times 114 minus 83. What's that equal to, Audrey?
145.
Does that add up?
Yeah.
So 145.
And 228.
So 145, no, 145 and 114
145 and 114.
adds
Sorry,
up to
114.
259.
259, yeah.
Right. Okay. So once you've solved the number of boys, you can solve the number of girls because we know the relationship between boys and girls is this equation, 2B minus 83. All right. Questions? All right, so that's the end of that. And we want to look at polynomials. Audrey, you sent me some work and so did Chastity.
I was rushing that work, man.
Yeah, you were Russian. You left out some of the answers.
Yeah, something like that. I got messed up with.
Okay, well, let's just take a
One step at a time.
Latoya, did you do that? Latoya,
No, I
Oh,
didn't
I know
understand it.
you didn't understand the polynomials?
The only part I understand is the first part with the numbers. That's a lot. The we call it the coefficient.
Okay.
The other part I'm not getting it too much.
Let's see.
Mm.
See if I can find the polynomial sheet.
But I need to work on that because I'm not getting it too tough.
Okay. Oh, you're not
The
getting
constant.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chasta asked me something about that too, about terms and I put
Hello.
something here. Okay. All right. Okay. I put.
I got messed up with some
Okay.
I messed up.
All right, here we are, polynomials. Creed, leading coefficient practice. Polynomial, algebraic expression consisting of variables, non-negative exponents. So once you see a negative exponent, then it can't be a polynomial. If I give you an expression and you got negative exponents, even though they're powers, it would not satisfy the polynomial description. You have addition, subtraction, multiplication. Notice you don't have division here, right? Now, Chastity, I think you asked me about terms. Terms are separated by plus and minus signs. So
Mhm.
the ones that you see separated by plus and minus signs, those are terms.
How come I don't have that right there? The note and everything afterwards.
This was
Yeah.
on the first sheet I gave you. This was on. I
For
just copied it onto here. This was on the previous sheet that I gave you.
I don't have that.
You don't have this?
No.
Yeah, well, it's on one of the sheets because I just copied. I said, let me put it back again since some people are not understanding these basic definitions of the parts of a polynomial.
Yeah, I went to YouTube and find out.
Yeah, well, I
Well,
had
the videos.
given you this. It's one on the prior worksheet that I gave you, and I just copied it here just to reinforce it since I had gotten feedback. Some of you didn't understand it.
Okay.
The terms, they are separated by plus and minus signs. Like this is a term.
I did it anyways, but I went
Okay,
to YouTube to another page and found out
okay,
about
yeah. So I don't know how you missed it because I had it on the worksheet.
I don't know. I looked for it and I couldn't find it because this is the one that I needed to.
Okay, now the degree of a polynomial. So this, I had it with another worksheet. So I
Degree is
just
the
copied it in.
highest exponent, right?
Yeah, the highest powers of the variables. So you add up all your variables powers, and the term that has the highest number, that will be the degree. Latoya, do you understand that? Latoya? I think she's signing out.
Yeah, I
Latoya?
didn't have that.
Okay. So
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell to do. The first part, the degree, is where I understand, but the rest I ain't too getting it too.
okay, so the degree, you know how to add up the powers, right?
Yeah, that part I know.
Okay.
But
Now,
she didn't get it either. You didn't get it?
no, she's saying
Not
she
this
didn't
part,
get
no, I didn't get.
understanding it.
Oh, she didn't understand it.
No, I didn't get this part.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah,
get
she
this?
didn't get it either.
No?
Yeah, I didn't get.
I
No.
have to, well, I
I didn't
copied
get it.
this from a worksheet that I gave
Miss
you.
Miss
But
Barbara.
it was not at the top like this. It was within the worksheet. Maybe you missed it.
No, I
I didn't
open
see it.
all the files when I get files.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
open the files.
All right. Well, because
I print out my stuff, Miss Barbara, because
yeah,
I
okay.
can't look on the
Me
computer
too.
with it. I have to
Yeah,
print it out.
okay. Well, I copied it.
No, I could look. I could see, and I didn't see it.
That's
get it,
okay. That's all right. As long as you can understand it now. Now, the leading coefficient. Now, a coefficient is a number in front of a variable.
Is the numeric coefficient on the leading term?
Well, that's a coefficient itself. For instance, if you had, let me just write here. If you had 6x 25y minus 8s, the coefficient is the number in front of the variable. So for 6x, the coefficient is 6. For 25y, the coefficient is 25. For minus 8s, the coefficient is minus 8. You get what a coefficient is, right?
Yes.
Now, the leading coefficient, which is a special kind of coefficient in a polynomial, is that number in front of the term that has the highest degree. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So like if I go right here. Now, my highest degree will be what? Like this one. What's the degree of this polynomial?
Hold on.
What's the degree, Chastity?
6.
6, right? That's
Yeah.
right, because this is not, this is like 2, that's 3, that's 3, 4, 5, and that's 3. So that term, and let's call what these are, this is a term, that term has the highest degree. What number is in front of that term, Chastity? Right here. What number is in front of it?
2.
Right here? No. You see where my
You said
cursor
what
is moving?
number is in front?
Of the, in this term, what number is leading here?
The 6.
The -6.
Oh, the man.
That's
I'm always
another
forgetting.
thing. Some of you had the
Oh,
positive
it's
number and they were
-6.
minus. So the leading
Okay.
coefficient is a
-6.
-6.
You know, I forgot to do it almost on all of them, right?
Yeah, I know. You weren't the only one. Some others didn't put in. Audrey did. Audrey had a negative sign when she put the leading coefficient. So the leading coefficient here is a -6. Terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms, right? Any constants here, Chastity? Any constants? B. You see any
Let me see.
constants? Yes?
B, no. And B,
Yes,
no.
right. No constants, because constants contain no
A number by
variables.
itself.
So
Yeah.
B has no constants. So any questions on degree, leading coefficient, term, a constant?
So B is -6, -6.
Yes.
And what's A?
Okay. A, what is the degree of A? Chastity, what's the degree?
Yeah, she started really well.
Well,
I'm over at 1.
4,
What is the degree of this polynomial A?
4.
Okay, 4, because the highest number is
4.
in this term, x to the 4th, because this is 3 and that's 2. And of course, a constant has a 0. Okay, so the degree is 4. All right. What is the leading coefficient? Chastity?
The leading coefficient.
The number in front of the term with the highest degree, and that's a 3 right here.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, that's the leading coefficient, 3. Got
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay, now back to this one. You said it was what?
Minus
6?
-6.
Degree was, no, the degree was 6, you said, right?
Yeah.
Because that's bigger than the others, but the leading coefficient is a -6. Okay, now let's go to this one.
Do we put the minus though?
Yeah, you have to put the minus as the leading coefficient. Leading coefficient is -6.
No.
Let's look at C. What's the degree for C?
9.
Yeah, you had 9. Where did you get 9?
It's 8.
Yeah.
Where did you get
Eight.
9, Chastity? You had 9. I want to know, how did you get 9?
I don't know. I added another one.
Yeah, you
Okay,
must have
it's
thought this was a
2.
3. That's a 2.
Oh.
3, 3. I noticed when you said
Okay,
the
yeah,
result.
yeah. I'm wrong.
3, 3
It's
is
8.
6, and 2 is 8, right? This
Yeah.
one's 4, 1, 5, 7. This one is 2. Of course, this one is 0, and this is 7. So 3, 6, 8. The degree of the polynomial is 8. Audrey, you had that one right. Right?
Yeah, but coming down the line, I tell you, start to get mixed up. I know. But
Okay.
you tell me.
All right. Let's go to D. What's the degree, Audrey, for 1D?
The degree. 11.
Yes, you have that one right. 11. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 2 is 11. All right. No questions on 1A, B, C, D, right, of the degree. Okay,
No.
what, Chastity, what is the leading coefficient for D?
For D
Mhm.
is W.
Leading coefficient, the number in front of the term?
Oh, it's 9.
9, that's right. The leading coefficient is 9, because there's the degree, 11, and the number in front of it is 9. Okay, let's go to number 2. What is the degree, Latoya? She might be
Yeah, it's 2, 5.
3.
for A.
It's 3. Sorry,
It's
it looked like a
3.
5. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's 3. Okay,
Yeah, it's 3.
it's 3 because this is a 3 and this is a 1. So leading coefficient is 3. What I mean that this is a 3 and this is a 1, p to the 1 power. Now, what's the leading coefficient, Latoya?
A minus 6.
No, 6.
6.
I put a P. I don't know why. I don't know why did I do that, but it's
It's
6, right?
6.
What's the leading coefficient?
6.
6.
What's the degree?
3.
3.
What's the
P.
number in front of the p?
1.
1.
So it's 1?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's the
Wow.
number. If remember, by default, if you don't put a number, it's 1.
Yeah, no, but I didn't see that. Yeah, where is the one supposed to go?
Leading coefficient.
Yeah, but where is supposed to go in the P?
One.
Yeah,
Everyone
like
get 2.
you
That
don't
that.
see a number here, then it's a 1. See,
Mm,
by default, they normally don't put the 1 there. Okay.
Yeah, no, wait for it.
All right. So it's 1. What's the degree for B, 2B, Chastity?
6.
6. That's right. 3x to the 6. So this would be 6.
We get mixed up somewhere along the line.
And what is the leading coefficient?
It's 4, but I put here 3.
No, what is it? What is the number
Mm.
in front of this term that has the highest degree?
Oh, it's 3.
Minus 3.
Here we go. Minus 3.
Minus 3 is not enough just to put 3. It's a negative 3. Okay. Negative 3. Okay. You can't throw away these signs. It's not a plus 3. It's a minus 3. Okay. Let's go to number 3. Okay. Here's a polynomial expression. How many terms, Chastity?
4.
4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And it has a constant. So let's put here 4. What's the coefficient of the third term?
Negative 2.
That's right. 1, 2, 3. And that's a negative 2. Okay. So we put negative 2. What is the constant?
12.
12. That's right. Because it doesn't have a variable. Constants don't have variables. All right. Now, let's look at some polynomials with one variable and let's rewrite them in standard form. Now, standard form means you write them in descending order by degree. That means you put the highest degree first, followed by the next highest, then the next highest, and next highest. So
Oh,
if I do that for A, let's just take A.
I think I did it wrong. First one.
Okay, Chastity, what will go first for A?
I think we'll go minus 7x
No,
or 3x.
it's a descending. So what's my highest degree in A?
The highest. Oh, then I did it there. Okay, now I got it. I did it all
Okay.
wrong then. So
Okay,
it's
so there's my highest
2
degree right there. So
2x4.
this
2.
is, that's it. This is the one I put first, right?
Yeah.
So that would go here. 2x to the 4th. What's the next one?
The next one is,
Next degree.
hold on, 3x3.
That's right. 3x to the 3rd power. So
Sorry.
let me just put this here. Okay.
3x to the third.
So then I put plus and put my 3x to the third, because that's the next one, right? So let's just put this one here, 3x to the third. And what's the next one?
X
That's the
to the
next. So
power,
then, so what do I write?
X to the power 2. What is it called? Is that called? I forgot.
No, what is the term?
The next
Mine,
term?
the next
to the
term that
second.
I put.
X to the second minus 7x.
What's the next one?
Positive
After x to the, what is it?
positive X 2 X
Yeah, x to the
the
second, right? Positive x to the second. So I take
Minus
this one.
7x.
and the last one is
What's the last one?
negative 7X.
That's right. So the last one is, let's see, put this here. Okay, negative 7x. So now it's in what we call standard form.
Got it. I did all of that. I didn't understand it. I thought it was going from the highest to the lowest. You know,
It,
starting from the 8, the 3x3 plus which one was the
well, it
highest?
is going to the highest to the lowest degree.
Yeah, but no, the degree, but I wasn't looking at the degree. I was just looking at the, you know.
Okay, but it's said here descending
No.
order by degree.
I
right
know.
here.
You know why I missed that? I didn't read that. I was excited to do this, that I was so excited that I just be like, oh, I did it, okay. And then I was like,
Okay, descending order. So the fourth, followed by the third, followed by the second, followed by the
yep.
first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we wrote it in standard form, and that makes it easier to get the
Yeah.
degree, right? So what's the degree here, Chastity?
The degree here is for
Right. Degree
2x.
degree is equal to
X.
4, right?
Yeah, 4.
And the leading coefficient is what? LC is what?
2.
2. That's right. That's the 2 in front of right here, right? And the number of terms.
1.
No.
Terms.
Oh, the number 4.
Yeah, 4. Because you have what?
4
1,
terms.
2, 3, 4 terms equal 4.
Yep.
All right, you got it?
Yes.
Put it in order. Then once you put it in order, the first one is going to be your degree, because we said descending order by degree. So the highest degree goes first. So once you put it in order, your degree is the one that's first. That's 4. Your leading coefficient is the number in front of that one with the highest degree, which is a 2. And of course, there's 4 terms.
Got it.
All right. Now, since you got it, Chastity, tell me how to do this one.
Okay.
Just gonna copy it here. Okay, so B, this is B.
Is 5.
This is B, okay.
It's positive 5. Right?
What's the highest degree?
The highest degree is 5, 7. How do you say that? 5.
Nope. Constants have degree of 0. And 5 to the 7th is still a constant, because 5 to the 7th is saying 5 by itself 7 times, which will still be a constant.
Okay.
Right? So,
oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So that I'm telling you now, because you didn't know that, right? A
So it would
constant
be-
has a degree of 0. So it's always last in the polynomial expression. Okay, so what will go first?
4x. So it's minus 4.
That's right. Minus
That's
4x
4.
to the 4th.
X to the
We go
4th.
first, and it will be followed by what?
Then it would be plus 5, 7. 5.
Did you have a 6x?
Yes.
Okay, plus 6x, and then plus 5 to the 7th. So that's the order. So what is the degree?
The degree is 4.
That's right. Degree is equal to 4. And the leading coefficient is what?
Leading coefficient is 4.
That's right. OC equals 4. And the number of terms is
3.
3. Right. Very good. You got it. Okay.
Yes.
Audrey, let's go to C.
See? I think that is in standard form already.
You're right. Absolutely. That's in standard form. So let's just copy that one. It's already in standard form going from 2 to 0. So let's just put C. That was already in standard form. So then what's the degree, Audrey?
The degree is 2.
Degree is 2. Okay, so let me put it right here. I'm on the next page. Okay, let me bring this one down so you know you're working with C. Okay, so the degree is, what did you say the degree was, Audrey?
2.
2. Okay, degree equal 2. Okay, leading coefficient
2.
equal 2. All right, number of terms
Number of terms is 3.
3. That's right. Okay, so that takes care of C. Okay, let's go to D. I think we had a D, right? Okay, let's take this one. This one is not in order, right?
No.
Okay. Let's put this one in order. Chastity, how would we put this one in order?
Okay.
This is D. Okay. So how would we put this one in order? What would go first?
First, it would be 2xc 6.
2x to the 6, right? And what would go next?
You gotta put a positive sign.
No,
Plus.
well, you don't have to.
Oh, we're not
Positive,
doing
you
yet. Wait.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
doing D. You say this one is first. What is the next one?
So 2x to the power 6 is first.
Okay, and what goes after that?
After that, minus 4x to the power 4.
And then what goes after that one?
3x to the power of 2.
Okay, so that would be plus, and let's put that one there. 3x to the second, let's take it out here because 2x to the 6 is the first one. So now they're in order by degree. Leading coefficient?
The leading coefficient.
Well, let's do the degree first. Degree
6.
is equal to 6. Okay, LC
LC, LC, LCD.
leading coefficient.
Is 2.
That's right, the number in front of the highest degree term. All right, and the number of terms
4.
is equal to 4. Remember, the constant is always last when you put it
Yeah.
in standard form, because that degree is 0. And even if it has a power, it's still a constant, because 4 to the second power is what? 16, still a constant.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. Can you explain to me on B the same problems right here? You
B,
said that 5 to the power 7. Can you
okay,
repeat that?
okay. Let's go back up here. Okay, this 5 to the 7th, right? That's a constant. A constant has no variables. You
Okay.
don't see any variables there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if I put here 5 to the 7th, right? That means 5 times itself 7 times, but that's still a constant.
Oh, got it now.
You got it?
Yes.
Just this,
Yeah.
if I said 4 to,
See it clearly now.
yeah, you see it? Because
Yes.
it has no variables.
Mm-hmm.
Constants have no variables. 5 to the 7th has no variables. But like I say, even though it's raised to a power, if
Yeah,
you
it's still,
multiply it by itself 7 times, it's still a constant.
yeah.
Didn't
Got it.
change. It didn't suddenly
Thank you.
gain a variable because it had the power on it. Okay. So
Yes.
constants are always 0 degree. Always.
Got it.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now let's apply polynomials to some word problems. All right. Now let's do, okay.
Mhm.
Let me, so we're doing some polynomial word problems. Now we have a triangle here. What do you know about a triangle perimeter? Audrey, how do you find the perimeter of a triangle?
A triangle by adding all the sides.
That's right, adding up all 3 sides. So if you're given the perimeter is this value, and you know the sides here, right? How would you find the length of this side? Audrey, how would you find the length of this side?
You add the 2 sides and multiply by 2. I'm not sure.
No, we said the perimeter is the sum of the sides. So
The sum
for
of what? Yeah.
so for
but extra point-
perimeter of a triangle, put here triangle, okay, equal sum of the 3 sides. All right.
Mhm.
Now, if you know the perimeter and you know 2 sides, you can find the other side by adding them up and subtracting them from the perimeter.
Oh,
So you can, so if we say sum of the 2 sides, so let me just say perimeter equal side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. All right. Now you've got a side 1, you've got a side 2. You don't know a side 3, but you know the perimeter. And the perimeter is this value. So you take this value and put it here. That's the perimeter. Okay, and we don't need the equal here. We just need the perimeter. Okay. Now that's equal to, let's see if we can move that over.
Miss Barbara,
Yes.
I didn't see where all of this came from. I didn't see this either.
What? No, of
That is
course I
something
didn't.
new.
This is new.
It's something new.
This
Oh.
is new. I'm going through polynomial word problems to show that there's other ways you can use polynomials.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, so you'll be getting this when I send it to you. But no, I didn't send you this.
oh,
But you know what perimeter is, adding up the sides, like rectangle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 2L plus 2W. A
Mm-hmm.
square, 4 times the sides. For a triangle, sum of the 3 sides. So if you know the perimeter and you know the sides, you can what? You can plug these sides in, add them up, subtract them from the perimeter, and get the length of the other side. So I want you to do that. This is the perimeter. That's equal to, and this would be 2x. Well, let me just copy what I have here, then I don't have to put all the powers. Okay. Okay, let's just copy this. That's the parameter. That's equal to, and this is one of the sides. And that side is 2x to the 3 plus, this is a 2x second power minus 4x plus 6. All right. Now this is, and let me just put it in parentheses because that's just one of the sides. All right. And that's plus, and the other side is, let's see, let me just copy that again. Okay, so that would be what? X to the second power. Let me take this out. X to the second power. I put that in parentheses. Okay, plus 7x. Put 7 and minus 8. Okay, so I have perimeter is equal to, and this would be the plus, and I'll just call this a C. C is side 3. Okay, I'm calling that C. C equal side 3. Okay, so this is our equation here, and we want to solve this equation for C. So how would we solve this equation for C, Latoya?
Yeah, and the two sides,
Terms,
A plus B.
How would you
Become-
solve this for C, Latoya?
You
you combine like terms.
Lake,
Yeah, you could combine like terms. And what would you get on the right side?
2x squared plus 2x to the cubic plus 2x squared.
Okay, so you're combining terms. So let me just put the perimeter over here. You're combining terms on the right side. So let's just put this here. Now, when you combine terms, what do you get, Latoya?
Let me see, 4, 6,
I'm
10,
just gonna copy that. And you just,
13.
okay, so you got, okay.
13.
So you got 2x to the third, and then you've got 2x squared plus x squared is what?
5x to the 5th power.
No. What's 2x squared plus x squared? You add coefficient.
It's 3x to the 5th.
Where are you getting the 5 from? It'd just be 3x squared,
Oh,
right? 2x squared. There's no cube over here. So just be 2x cubed.
Oh,
2x squared plus 1x squared is 3x squared,
yeah.
right? Okay, now you've got a minus 4x and a plus 7x. What would that give you?
Minus 4x. Minus 3x.
But the 7 is plus.
Yeah.
So it's a minus 11x.
No. A minus and a plus is a subtraction.
So 3x.
That's right. You get a 3x. So this would be a plus. Okay. And that would be a 3x. So let's just take the minus out here and take the 4 out. That's a 3x. Now we have our constants. What's a plus 6 and a minus 8?
A minus 2.
That's right, minus 2. That's minus 2. And this is plus. We put that in parentheses. When we added it all up, this is what we got. And C is the side that we're looking for, plus C. Now, how do we find C? Latoya, how do we find C?
You gotta add, after you get the total, you gotta add C.
No. Just think of this whole thing. If you had A equal B plus C, how do you find C? Subtracting B, right?
Subtract.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this whole thing has to be subtracted from what's on the left side. So subtract this expression from this one, right? Well, we do it to both sides and it's going to go to 0. So what you'll have is this expression. Let's just put this. Copy it again. Okay. Okay. And let's put it in parentheses and subtract out that expression on the right. So that would be minus, and let's just put this whole expression. And that will be equal to C. Okay. So what is C equal to?
No. It's confusing.
Well, we're subtracting these terms from these terms. And you can only subtract like terms. So let me put this here.
2x plus 4x plus 6x. 2 and 4 is 6 and 6 is 12. So maybe 12x.
Now let me just bring this over to the other side.
To the fifth power plus 3. There it is.
So Latoya, how do I subtract this? Like you like to say combined terms, which is what we're doing. What's a 2x to the third minus a 2x to the third? Two x to the third minus 2x to the third. What is that?
0.
0. Well, it might
Yeah,
be
0. I was
Okay.
muted. I'm
Yeah,
good
it might be
talking.
0. Now, it might be easier if you put it below it. Let's do that because let me take this and put it here.
I didn't know, man. I have algebra too. Jesus.
Okay, let me put it below that. And this is a subtraction, right? And then draw a line under it. I think it might be clearer. because you got a lot of terms here. Okay, and I'll take this out. Okay, and that's subtraction the way you normally see it, right? So this whole thing here is subtracted, minus subtracted from here. So 2x to the third minus 2x to the third is 0, right? So Latoya, what's 4x to the second minus 3x to the second?
4x.
4x to the second minus 3x to the second.
1x.
Yeah, 1x to the second. That's right. So let me just put that here. So that's going to be 0. And copy that. And that's going to be 1x to the second. We'll just put the 1 here, even though you don't have to, but this is put it to be for clarity. Okay. Now what's 6x minus 3x?
A minus 3x.
6x minus 3x?
It's 3x.
Just
3x.
3x. Yeah,
Sorry.
3x. So that would just be, okay. Let me get rid of that. Okay. So this would be plus 3x. And what's plus 3 minus a minus 2?
A minus 1.
No,
No, minus 5.
no.
It's 3, what you saying?
A plus 3 minus a minus 2.
1. X.
No,
1.
a
You add
minus minus
Four.
is a plus. You add. So
Plus,
what is it,
the plus.
Audrey? Yeah, you add it. So what it is, Audrey?
5. I said
That's
5.
that's it. Very good, Latoya. Plus.
Yes, a 5, but you
5.
said no, so that's why. I
Oh,
just
I'm
skipped
sorry.
the
I
answer.
didn't hear. I misunderstood you. Yeah. So x squared plus 3x plus 5. That's the length of the other side. Questions?
It's gonna be C equal 1x squared plus 3x plus 5.
That's
For
right.
the one of the short leg.
Yeah, for that one that we didn't know because they had the question mark, right?
I thought it was on the Pythagoras theorem. I didn't even know algebra do polynomial too.
You didn't.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
God.
algebra involves polynomials. You got to
Yes,
keep
it
track of your
does.
terms.
Minutes, you got here 6x.
All right, keeping track of your terms.
Well, wait a minute. Let me see
Yes.
that. Martin.
Yes, Audrey. Question? You see, if this were just one term, say if that was A and that was B and this was C and you had this, then it's the same thing, right?
Plus 4x
Okay.
to the second plus 6x.
Okay,
Plus 3.
except you're dealing with a lot of terms because for a triangle, we could say P equal A plus B plus C, right? Now, if you know P and you know A and you know B, C is going to be P minus A plus B, right? Just putting it in a simplistic way, right? P equal what? I mean, C. C equals P minus A plus B. And that's equal to C, because that's what we just did. We added A and B, subtracted it from P, and we got C, except we had polynomial expressions for A and B and P. Got it? Questions? Any questions?
Wide.
Yeah,
Algebra is wide.
yeah, it's but if you think of it, like if you're adding up three sides and you're getting the parameter and you know the parameter, you know to the sides, you add the two sides together and subtract them from parameter and you get C. Except in this case, we have a lot of different terms that make up
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
and
yes.
make up B and make up P. All right?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it's a little cumbersome, right? But just remember the basics. Perimeter of a triangle is the sum of the three sides. If you know perimeter, you know two sides, you can find that third side. All right.
Mhm.
Now, let's take one that's not as involved.
What is the area again? I forgot about the area.
Area
I know.
is length times
Mhm.
width.
Okay.
Perimeter is the sum of sides. For a triangle is sum of three sides. For a rectangle is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So it's a sum of really four sides, right? And
All
for
right.
a square, it's four sides, but they're all equal. So it's just 4 times the length of one side. All right. This was a triangle, but area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. That's a different formula. Whereas area for a rectangle is length times width.
Okay.
Now, a rectangular prism. Latoya, you remember the formula for a rectangular prism? Latoya? Audrey, you remember? I think you do.
I think it's a full
A rectangular prism.
length times width times height.
That's it. Very good. So volume, and I'll put it in words. Volume of a rectangular. An example in the real world of a rectangle prism is like a aquarium, right? That you may have fish in or whatever, because you have a volume for the water. So it's volume of a rectangle prism is equal to length times width times height of volume of a rectangular prism. Okay, P-R-I-S-M, length time width time height. Now, you're making a rectangular prism, maximum volume, sum of its length, width, and height is 8 inches. The length must be twice the width. So you want to write a polynomial expression for the volume, right? Which means you want to put what the length, the width, and the height. Length must be twice the width. The sum of the length and width equal to 8. So how would we write sum of the length and width equal 8 inches? How would we write that, Latoya? And how would we write length must be twice the width?
2x
Times W to the fourth.
let x. That's how you want me to start it?
Well, you could use X if you want to.
Let
Or,
x
or you
equal.
could, or you could use length L, width W, and height H. I think that's the way you'd want to do it.
Length is 2x.
No, length let's just put length equal L
Yeah, L
width.
and width equal W
That's right, equal W, something that's
and
pretty,
height equal H
and height
equal H.
equal H, right? Length is L. I'll put this L like that, okay. Width is W, height is H, okay? And we have the sum of the length and width equal to 8. How would we write that? Let me
You're
go.
gonna add it up.
Okay, that's right. We're gonna add it up. So let's go here. Okay, so we'll have I'll keep the little L there, even though it looks okay. So we'd have L plus W
Plus
plus
height
equal what?
equal 8.
Equal 8. Okay, so we'll just put the big letters here and to be clear here. So this would be W and this would be height. So length plus width plus height is equal to 8. So you took care of the sum of the length, width, and height is 8. Now, how would we write length must be twice the width? How would we write
It's
that?
gonna be L plus 2W.
L, length must be twice the width. So it'd be L equal what?
Equal 2W.
That's right, 2W. Okay. So the length is equal to 2W. Okay. What else can I put?
What is the polynomial expression for the volume of the prism?
And the volume is going to be length times the width times the height.
Yeah.
All right. So what do I write next? Latoya. Now, if length is equal to 2W, I can put my 2W here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
Oops.
So I want to take this, copy it. All right. And for length, we want to put 2W. So we want to substitute for length 2W. So put 2W here. 2W. So now we've got 2W plus W plus H equal 8. So what do I do here, Latoya?
Minus the W.
No, I've got to add these W's.
Yo,
right?
you gotta add, so it's gonna be 2W squared.
No, add the coefficient. 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So that would
3,
be
sorry.
3. That would be 3W because you add
3W
coefficient
plus H
plus H
equal 8.
equal 8. All right. So what is H equal to?
You gotta minus the H.
Well, solve for H.
Minus H.
No.
Mm.
What do you do to solve for H here?
Both sides.
What do you do,
add
Audrey?
3 both sides.
No. How do you solve for H?
You sort out the 8 from both sides.
No, I'm solving for H.
Oh.
You
Subtract-
minus H.
Is that right?
No, you're gonna subtract 3W
W.
Oh,
from both sides, right?
oh.
So that's gonna give you what?
H
H
Equal.
what? 8
8W
minus 3W.
minus W minus 3W.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so we have L equals 2W. We have H equals 8 minus 3W. And we have W as W. Now, which means everything is in terms of W. So substitute those all in to length times width times height. In other words, volume
W plus.
equal length times width times height. Let me use, I don't want to use the, I don't want to use the time, use the asterisk for multiplication. Okay, now, what is L equal to, Latoya?
2W.
L is
That's right. Audrey
yeah,
just told
W.
you 2W. So let's just copy this, substitute in for L. Okay, so that's,
Somebody a noise.
yeah, who's got noise? You need to go to mute.
Oh, that's me?
That you, Chastity? Who's that? There's a lot of noise in the background. Who's
Let me
that?
see. Wait, I don't know.
Go to mute. Go to mute,
Let me see.
please.
Let me see. It's still here, yeah.
Go to mute. No, just turn on mute. Okay. Audrey,
You hear it?
go to mute. Mute yourself. There you go. Okay, so L is 2W. And W is W. What is H, Latoya? 8 minus
H.
3W, right? Because
Yeah.
okay, so that's 8 minus 3W. Now we've got everything in terms of W. So multiply that out. What do you get?
3W. No, 2 plus this is asterisk, right? It's times,
The
right?
asterisk is the time. Yeah, I switched
Okay,
it to
so
X because it just didn't look right. Okay, I used the asterisk for the multiplier symbol. So what's 2W times W?
2W squared.
Chastity? Yes?
2W squared.
Okay, 2W square. So let's put the square.
Sorry.
Okay. So let's put the square. 2W times 2W is 2W square. All right, so let's just take this out. And what's 2W square times 8 minus 3W?
It's gonna be 16W squared minus 3W.
Okay, so 8 times 2W square. And let's just copy this over here and put the 16 in front of it. So that would be, and let's put that 16 that Latoya just said, 1/6. And so 2W squared times 8 is 16W squared. And what's 2W squared times a minus 3W, Latoya?
1W.
2W squared times a minus 3W?
Oh, times. Oh, sorry. 6W to the cubic.
That's right. But what's 2 times a minus 3? Plus or minus?
A minus.
Minus, right? Okay.
I'm
So
not even remember the asterisk. I'm saying it's plus. That's what.
yeah, that I'm using that for the multiplier.
Oh,
So
God.
that's 2 times 2W squared times a minus 3, and that was what? A minus 6?
6W to the cubic.
That's right, minus 6W to the cubic. That's right. Very good, Latoya. So that's a 3.
I have to remember that thing is an asterisk and I think it's plus.
Oh yeah, that's one of the symbols for
God.
multiplication. The dot, the
I know, but we
the
haven't seen it for a
cross, the
while.
asterisk, and occasionally I see it in problems when I'm looking on the internet.
Yeah, but sometimes we don't remember.
hmm hmm Okay, so we could leave it like this, or we could factor out what, a 2. Well, we'll leave it like that. But
Yeah.
the main formula, volume is length times width times the height for the volume of a rectangular prism. And you want to get these length, width, height with the same variable. That way you can multiply them out and get a polynomial.
So what is the volume of a triangle? Do they have volume of a triangle?
A volume, let's
Or
see.
of a cone? I know a cone is half B.
I don't know a volume. I don't think
I don't know.
triangles are generally not volume. You see, volume
Oh. Of
containers
a
like
square, I
cylinder.
mean. A square or a cylinder.
Oh, well, yeah, but triangles don't have volumes.
Okay.
Okay, they have
Okay.
perimeters and they have area, but not volume.
Mm.
Volume yeah, cones, cups, cans, you know, things like rectangular prisms, like a aquarium. Okay, rectangular box, prism box. They have
Oh.
volume, 3 dimensions, length times width times height.
Mm.
Okay, so we will stop here, and I think I will, when I send you this, I think there are 5 problems, I believe. Yeah, there are 5. So we did some, and you can try. They're optional, but you can try. We did 2, and I think it's 3, 4, 5. So
Okay.
I'll send you these. You can try them. And then if you just want explanations, I can just put explanations out on YouTube. You want to try them? You want me to put explanations out?
We could do what's convenient for you. But I
No,
don't see the rest. That's the thing.
You don't see
I don't
3,
see
4,
it.
5 right here on the left
No.
side? No? You don't see 3,
Yeah, my
4,
phone
5?
is small. That's why I miss
All
my
right,
other
that's
big
right.
phone.
Yeah, it's 3, 4, 5. There are only 3 more polynomial word problems.
No, you gotta do this on YouTube because I don't understand this.
Okay, all right. Well, revenue, just to tell you here, revenue is going to be the number of shirts sold times the price. So your revenue is going to be this expression times this one. All right.
Okay.
So you can do 3, multiply the number of shirts sold, 3x minus 5, and I'll just put it here. And then all you have to do is multiply it out. 3x minus 5, and multiply that by the price per shirt, and that's 2x plus 1. That would give you an answer, and it would be a polynomial expression.
Okay.
Okay. And this one, the next one, you know the area of a rectangle is length times the width,
Times
right?
width. Yeah.
So you've got the length and you got the width. So multiply these and that would give you the area, right?
So it's gonna be 2x minus 3
times x minus 1. So area equals length times width. And you substitute in the length, substitute the width, and you will get a polynomial.
I'm telling you, everything is algebra. That's why kids don't want to go to school.
No?
Me too.
Is it true? That's why these kids look. You think these younger kids can manage all of these problems? No, they don't. I'm sorry for the parents that have kids in school, small kids.
Yeah, because sometimes the parents
if
can't
I had
help
small
them.
kids, I would maybe jump through the window.
I just think it's too much. It's too much overwhelming. Like, you know.
Yeah.
mean,
I
yeah,
know
some
math
people.
for a long time, but I didn't even see polynomial with algebra. This is the first time I'm encountering this.
You
Me
never
too.
saw
I
polynomials?
never did. No, I never did no polynomial with no
Yeah.
algebra.
Me
Yeah.
neither. This is new
Yeah.
to me.
This is new to me.
Yeah.
I was so
Polynomial is
afraid to
part of
go back to
algebra.
school. Yeah, because of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. It's part of algebra.
That's
Right.
why they say always keep yourself in school.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 Okay. So, well, you can solve this one. Put in the length, put in the width, multiply, you got the area. And this one, you can do this one because you got number of tablets sold, price per tablet, and the number of months in the year is 12. So you've got to use your 12 because you want to know at the end of the year what's your revenue is. So you've
So
got
you're
to
gonna
figure this,
combine like terms.
and then you're gonna put the number of months 12 to complete it. Okay.
But this one, Miss Barbara, you're gonna combine like terms.
The number of tablets sold and the price per tablet. So your
But what's the
revenue,
price
your
for the tablet?
revenue is going to be the number of tablets sold times the price per tablet. But you've got to put the 12 in there for the T, number of months in a
So it's
year.
gonna be like 7 times 12 plus 25.
Yeah, and then here will be 3 times 12 square plus 3 times 12 plus 36. And then multiply that expression by this one. That's it. That'll give
So
you a
3
polynomial.
times 12.
Wherever you see a
Um,
T, you're going to put a 12 because 12 months in a year, right? And once you do that, then it's a matter of multiplying the number of tablets sold by the price per tablet, because that's what the revenue is. Number of tablets you sold times the price that one tablet was. So basically you're going to be doing, let me just put it right here. Okay.
So we gotta multiply it out, right?
Yes, let me just write it out. Okay. So you will be taking this. Okay. And I'll put it in parentheses. And then I'll put this in parentheses. And you'll be multiplying it by this. Well, actually, you don't need the N of T. You can just put and then put in the 12 for the T, and then take this one. Okay. And put it here. Okay. Close. All right. Now, substitute $12 for T. Okay, so before you do your multiplication, substitute your 12 for your T and then multiply it out. That's going to be your polynomial. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll be sending you this, so you'll have it. So I think you can go ahead and solve these, and then you could text me the answers, all right?
Yeah, I have to print it out because I miss my big phone because this little thing is not
Oh
working.
yeah, it's
for me.
hard when you have a small screen. I mean, I
Mhm.
really
My
appreciated
eyes be
having my
straining.
desktop with a big, and I have a big screen on my desktop.
Yeah, I wanted to get a desktop. Them kids are like desktop. They like the laptop.
Oh, you know, well, I have a laptop, but for the kind of work like we're doing on the Zoom, the desktop is just perfect.
Mhm.
You know, big screen, I was on a conference call for 4 hours yesterday, and it was on my phone. There wasn't a computer option. And it really, well, worked out.
So
But
when
actually,
you
we were following
order
the
the
paper.
desktop, Miss-
I was using the paper to follow the script that a person was going over.
Mm.
Mhm.
Miss Barbara, you could just buy the desktop and then you buy the the keyboard somewhere else, or you have to buy the two in? You have to buy the whole
No,
thing.
my grandson bought it, but he bought them separate. He bought a monitor and he bought the tower and the
What's that?
keyboard. The tower, the CPU unit sits on the desk or either underneath. Mine sits on my desk. That's like the heart of the computer,
Oh,
where I turn it on and off. And then I have
oh,
and then he has a big screen. And
mm,
that big screen is really something. I'm saying, oh, how did I manage with that little laptop, that little,
mm.
that little
So,
laptop screen, and then the phone. Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Mm.
Everybody understand how to do 3, 4, and 5. I got you started,
Yeah.
right? Length, you got it here. You got your width up here. Number of shirts sold times price per shirt. Multiply it out. You get a polynomial. Substitute in L, substitute in W, multiply it out. You get a polynomial. Down here, number of tablets sold by price per tablet. Multiply it out. You get a polynomial. But before you multiply it, substitute in 12 because it asks you what's the total amount of revenue generated by the shop. So you got to come up with a big number here. Because remember, you're going to put that 12 in for the T. So I'm telling you
Okay.
here, the amount of revenue is going to be a big number in the tens of thousands. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I will be sending you the next worksheet. I think it's worksheet 6. They have about 15 problems. And we will be putting the work on YouTube. Miss Beckles, did you say we'll have a session interactive like during the
yeah,
break?
Diane says it's not going to be a problem. As
Okay.
long, just have to give her, if I give her the date, then she'll put some codes in for us and I can just email you, or you can just go into the code, I mean, go into the link.
Oh, okay. All right.
So no summer break for us?
Well, I mean,
It's a summer break, but it's just that optionally we will have the YouTube sessions and and not probably not as regular as we're doing now, but on a as needed basis. I think maybe touch base every couple of weeks. What do you think?
2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't care.
So what? So
So
why
we,
did you say for us?
so we figure just every couple of weeks we do a session. It doesn't have to be 2 hours. It could be an hour.
Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't matter. I go with the flow. I'm not a hard child to deal with. I just listen. This
Okay.
month I need it. There's no going around.
So let me look
There's
at the
no funny.
calendar. Let me look at the calendar and come up with.
You guys just have to let me know. Send me a text and say, class
Yeah,
is,
well, let me look at the
whatever.
calendar and based on my schedule, the
Yes.
days that's gonna work, and then we'll send those out. We have to give those to Diane, right?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, and then we'll.
That's why I like her. She always come true.
Yes, yes, she does. She's.
I like people who are easy to deal with. I can't take them one way give me headache. Oh, I like my life simple. I tell people, if you're
Okay,
gonna give me problems, I have to get rid of you. I do not like headaches.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will be sending you something this week with your worksheet number 6. I think we finished up 5,
Yeah.
and there will be 10 to 15 problems. We won't have a lot of problems like before. I
Okay.
used to give you, and as we do one worksheet, we go to another one. But I
Okay.
figure maybe 2 weeks to maybe 2.5 weeks to get the problems done, and then go over it a session, put a session on YouTube, or more just an interactive session. Because if we're going to do the interactive, I don't think really need the YouTube, other than when we go through the session, put that on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
It was a good journey, guys.
Okay. So look out for your worksheet coming this week. Number
Thanks, Zoom,
6.
Zoom, Zoom.
So long, everybody.
Okay, so we're gonna
Enjoy
get
the summer, guys. Don't drink and drive.
yeah, drink and stay home.